So let's talk about this Sydney Sweeney jeans commercial. And no, not because it's deep or it's groundbreaking. It's a woman in jeans looking good, period. End of story. There it is. We're done. But apparently, that's too much for people to handle these days. Women are melting down online. Like someone lit their box of snap cakes and took all their wine and set it on fire. Not because she's insulted anyone, but because she looked like what a woman is supposed to look like. An attractive, feminine, fit, beautiful. That's it. And that's the whole controversy. They don't hate Sydney Sweeney. They hate the mirror she holds up to the rest of them because she exposes their excuses. She's not fat. She's not flabby. She doesn't look like she gave up on life. And that's what's threatening. Not her looks, but what her looks say about everyone else's laziness. They no longer meet the standards that men desire. Instead of rising to the occasion, they are trying to rewrite the standards. Beautiful at any size. That's bullshit. No, you're not. Stop lying. Not to me, but stop lying to yourself. Because, whoever said beauty is in the eye of the beholder didn't have to hold her. Being beautiful takes effort, takes discipline. It takes restraint. 3 things that this generation of modern women are allergic to. They want the beauty without the effort, the admiration without the upkeep, then have the audacity to shame men for having standards, calling it misogyny. No, that's called taste. And then, oh boy, here comes the race baiting crowd. If it wasn't bad enough that they're trying to shame men for having a preference, now we have the race baiting group. This is what they're saying. They're like, why is it always a white woman? Why not a black body or a brown body or a bigger body? Really? That's your go-to? You look at a woman with a small waist, a nice ass, some nice titties, and that's a timeless appeal. Tell me a time in history when that has not been attractive. And you somehow pulled the race card. No, that's not racism. That's your insecurity talking. And it's loud and obese. It's not about being white. It's about being beautiful. If it was a Latin woman with the same body, say Selma Hayek, in the same pose, the same appeal, nobody would have said a word. But because it's a white woman in shape who doesn't pander to the new lazy narrative, she becomes the enemy. That's not justice. That's bitterness. That's envy pretending to be activism. Sydney didn't break any rules. She just reminded you what the rules used to be and what deep down most of us still know they should be. And to the men watching this chaos, respect your dick. Start guarding your attention like it's gold. In the female world, attention is currency. I'm not saying every woman has to be Sydney Sweeney, but can we at least stop pretending that being 80 pounds overweight is somehow empowering? That's some bullshit. But can we bring back real beauty? The kind that makes a man say, damn. So no, I don't hate Sydney. I salute her. Because in a world of sloppy mediocrity, she dares to be a woman who still gives a damn. And that apparently is enough to start a riot.